problem that exists in this country and, of course, around the world, where we allow hate to override peace and love.
The suspect, a white man, is expected to be arraigned today. One of 3 students was seriously injured. For holiday shoppers, this Cyber Monday follows a record-breaking Black Friday. Numbers from MasterCard show sales up 2.5% over last year. If you don't mind a tree that's bare underneath, retail analyst Bert Flickinger says,
well, they'll get great deals on Cyber Monday. They may get even better bargains by waiting until after Christmas when there's still excess inventory.
Published reports on a newly unsealed legal complaint show Facebook's parent company Meta deliberately engineered social platforms to hook kids. And despite millions of complaints it never disclosed about underage Instagram users, Meta only disabled a fraction of those accounts. New developments in the Koreas. Reporter Alex Jensen from Seoul.
According to local media, South Korea's militaries shared recent images showing North Korea redeploying troops and heavy weapons to guard posts that had been destroyed in 2018 to help prevent border clashes, which now appear more likely after the South protested the North's launch last week of its first spy satellite.
3 days of public memorials are beginning for former First Lady Rosalind Carter. Neighbors like Jan Williams in Plains, Georgia, still coming to grips with her death at the age of 96.
I still think she's up the street. I still think somebody's going to tell me how she's doing. I think it will take weeks, months, whatever, to process that we don't have her.
This is CBS News.
Make the hiring process work for you. With Indeed's end-to-end hiring solution, you can attract, interview, and hire candidates all at points. Start with Indeed.com/Be annoying running
It's so amazing to be loved. Follow you to the moon and the sky above. Got to tell you how you bring me.
Millions of people use Navage daily to help provide relief from seasonal and sinus congestion. Medications treat the symptoms.
Not even one second, a moment have I had since you come my way.
Wash out
Okay,
bacteria, dust, dirt, and viruses quickly and painless, so you can get
got
back
to
to breathing clearly again.
tell
Say
you
goodbye to sinus
how
suffering and
you
hello
feel
to better
me.
breathing with Navage. Navage is
Not
available at
even
Walmart,
one
Walgreens, Target, CVS,
second,
Rite Aid,
a
Amazon,
moment
and
have I had since you come my way.
Clean nose,
Do-do-do,
Lots of people vegged in front of movie screens post-turkey intramix.
See how quickly civilization disappears?
Moviegoers got a second helping of The Hunger Games: Songbirds and Snakes. It led the weekend box office for a second weekend in a row, breaking in another $28.8 million in ticket sales. The franchise prequel also led all films over the 5-day holiday schedule. Ridley Scott's Napoleon came in second in its debut, making just over $20 million. Last night, I made a wish, and Disney's wish was a close third with $19.5 million. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
Beyonce's Renaissance concert film debuted in L.A. Singer walked the red carpet in a silver chainmail custom Versace gown and sported new platinum blonde long smooth hair. Film scheduled to open everywhere this Friday. Deborah Rodriguez,
Who cares?
CBS News.
I don't care. It's so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the sky above. Okay, 6:05. 6:05. 6:05. All right, I need a cup of coffee. Need a cup of coffee. I need the coffee. Not really, but I want the coffee. Give me the coffee.
He's the voice of the conservative
In Shapiro Show tonight.
Give me the coffee.
News Radio 1440. Depend on it. Your WSS.
All right, take a couple minutes. I'll be back. It's time.
Right now, save $200 on a DeWalt miter saw. Now just $399. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
It's going to be a cold end to the month of November. Today, temperatures will struggle to get to 54 degrees. We'll have some clouds around to start off this morning, but plenty of sunshine for the rest of the day. It will be a little breezy as well, so it will feel probably in the upper 40s. Tonight, we're down into the 30s, mid-30s for most, with some clouds around, sunshine again tomorrow, mid-50s, upper 50s Wednesday with more sun. That's your first look forecast. I'm meteorologist Tyler Avery for News Radio 14.
Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, brought to you by Sons Automotive, family-owned, family-driven, on News Radio 1440.
Morning, Montgomery. Right now, we are looking good. Your Monday kicks off with no major problems or accidents. Interstate systems moving smoothly into and through the Tri-County area from Clanton, Albany, Greenville. No problems on 231 south out of Wetumpka, north out of Troy. Christmas shopping is best at Premier Place. Shop It's Fashion, GNC, T-Mobile, Goodwill, and more. Premier Place in Bradford. Another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Bethany Davis in the WSFH 12 News, where millions of Americans are still traveling home from their Thanksgiving celebrations, and they expect the Thanksgiving travel season to end tomorrow. Agencies predict Sunday's traffic would likely be the busiest travel day, with an expected nearly 3 million people on the move. Already experienced 7 of the top 10 busiest travel days in its history. The holiday shopping season is officially upon us. Today is Cyber Monday, and now there's a website that lets you shop local with businesses around Alabama. FrontPorchAlabama.com has 17,000 products to choose from, over 100 stores all over the state. And the Alabama State Christmas tree is set to arrive at the State Capitol building today. The tree aims to claim the title of the largest standing state Christmas tree at a staggering 4-story tall. They will provide it. I'm Bethany Davis with WSFH 12 News.
Research shows that successful ad campaigns share 8 characteristics. Radio is the only local media option that delivers all 8 of them. Radio reaches your potential customers close to the point of purchase. It provides local consumer interactions with emotional connections that build trust and credibility for your business. Radio is unskippable and quick. You get your message out in 24 to 48 hours, and radio is very affordable. That's why radio consistently gives you the highest return on investment, and it's also why it should always be your base media buy. Research also confirms that marketing campaigns generate meaningful returns starting at a year. That's why King offers a variety of effective digital solutions stop shop to deliver a coordinated radio and digital campaign that will get your business results. Hi, I'm Sonia Thompson, and it's my job to get your business results on News Radio 1440. To learn more about how to get started, go to newsradio1440.com and click on Grow Your Business.
Hey, y'all. I'm Cody, Camden, Carson, Cole, and we would like to say thank you. Thank you to everyone in the River region for voting us your #1 mattress store in the 2023 Reader's Choice Awards. If you've never shopped with us in the past, y'all come see us and let us teach you how to buy the right mattress to improve your life. If you have shopped with us in the past, y'all come back here. Don't get out cheap, get a great night's sleep. And thank you again for Wolf Boy Betting next to American Oak and More. Come shop the best furniture store in the River region.
The Rustic Furniture Outlet at American Oak and More.
Handmade solid wood furniture at factory direct prices.
Up to 70% off every day.
How can we sell so cheap?
Because we are a direct outlet for the factory.
We have over 2,500 items in stock available for immediate pickup or have it delivered.
Bedroom sets, tables and chairs, occasional tables, consoles, pantries, bar stools. If it's rustic, we got you covered.
Come shop the best furniture store in the River region.
The Rustic Furniture Outlet at American Oak.
Mike Costanza here. Fall is in the air, and that means football, food, fun, and Chappie's Deli.
And no tailgate party is complete without Chappie's. This is Jeff Ranko, and I'm going to the game with my cooler full of Chappie's Deli coleslaw, potato salad, and white chicken cheddar.
I bet I have a better seat at the game than you do, Junior. I've got plush 50-yard line tickets.
No way, Gramps. How did you snag a sweet deal like that?
Easy. I've got my recliner, flat screen TV, and a table full of Chappie's food.
Mike, come with me to the game. We can swing by Chappie's on the way and pick up chicken fingers and tailgate boxes.
Thanks, but no thanks, Jeff. I'll stick with my 50-yard line poppy seed chicken casserole from Chappie's and my remote that I can turn down the noise with. Hey, does a remote work on you, Jeff?
You just wish it would work, don't you, Mike? Folks, whether you're heading to the game, to tailgate, or have your own party, Chappie's Deli is one phone call away for all your tailgating needs. Hey, what's happening here? Very funny.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese, the Russians, don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440.
Before we get started this morning, let's have a conversation. A serious conversation. Yeah. And it's about a killer, and its name is fentanyl. Did you know that more than 1,400 Alabamians died in 2021 from drug overdoses? It's time to have a conversation about substance abuse. Hope is real, recovery is real. So if you are a family member or even a friend are suffering from substance abuse disorder, call the Council on Substance Abuse or COSA right now. That number is 262-1629. That's 334-262-1629. Or go to COSA.org. Get help today, right now. Call COSA 334-262-1629. That's 334-262-1629. And get the help that you need right now. And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It's time to rise and shine if you can. It's another day, one more. You're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. Good morning to you. Hope this day finds you well. It is time for our daily bread. A word from on high, something that'll change your perspective, or maybe give you a different one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning. It is November the 27th, 2023. Today's daily bread is simply entitled Serving of God for God's Sake. Our scriptural insight today comes from Numbers 3, 5 through 9. Numbers 3 and 8 reads, they are to fulfill the obligations of the Israelites by doing the work of the tabernacle. Good morning. And again, it is November the 27th. It is a day like all the other days that has never been. And it is a day that once it is gone, you don't get a do-over. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should have done, and you don't. And more importantly, you don't get a chance to come back and do the things you should have done. So whatever it is that you do with this day, November the 27th, 2023, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done on this day. If you've lived a while, you've seen, you've heard many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, mercy, and charity of God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with them? Well, whatever you do what you can, while you can, for as long as you can. Reach back and give somebody else a helping hand. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say if that is the standard of which you live life, you'll always be successful. or you'll fail at a thing or two. We all do. We all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can, but you never, ever give up. Never quit, because quitters will never win. And while winners may lose a time or two, they never quit. Always put one foot in front of the other. My mother said, nothing beats a failure but a try. Martin Luther King said, if you cannot run, walk. And if you cannot walk, crawl. Well, whatever you do, keep moving forward. Always move forward. And no matter what happens on this day, remember this. It is a great day to be alive. Serving for God's sake. That is our daily bread for today, and we'll be back.
Hey there, and welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading titled Serving for God's Sake was written by Leslie Coe. When England's Queen Elizabeth passed away in September of 2022, thousands of soldiers were deployed to march in the funeral procession. Their individual roles must have been almost unnoticeable in the large crowd, but many saw it as the greatest honor. One soldier said, "It was an opportunity to do our last duty for Her Majesty." For him, it was not what he did, but whom he was doing it for that made it an important job. In the book of Numbers, the Levites, assigned to take care of the tabernacle furnishings, had a similar aim. Unlike the priests, the Gershonites, Kohathites, and Merarites were assigned seemingly mundane tasks: cleaning the furniture, lampstands, curtains, posts, tent pegs, and ropes. Yet their jobs were specifically assigned by God, constituted doing the work of the tabernacle, and are recorded in the Bible for posterity. What an encouraging thought. Today, what many of us do at work, at home, or in church may seem insignificant to a world that values titles and salaries, but God sees it differently. If we work and serve for His sake, seeking excellence and doing so for His honor, even in the smallest task, then our work is important because we're serving our great God. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from Numbers chapter 3, verses 5 through 9. The Lord said to Moses, "Bring the tribe of Levi and present them to Aaron the priest to assist him. They are to perform duties for him and for the whole community at the tent of meeting by doing the work of the tabernacle. They are to take care of all the furnishings of the tent of meeting, fulfilling the obligations of the Israelites by doing the work of the tabernacle. Give the Levites to Aaron and his sons. They are the Israelites who are to be given wholly to him." Let's pray. Father, thank you for giving us this opportunity to serve you. Help us to be faithful with the talents and the strengths that you've given us. Thank you, Lord. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thanks for listening today. I'm Stephen Tabor, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
Okay, you know it's Monday. We got to do PT because you guys ate too much turkey and dressing over the weekend. Okay? I'm just saying. That's the way it goes. All right? We got to knock this out. Come on now. To the sun. No sweat. Not yet. Down in the mess hall on my knees. Get up, get up, get up. Nothing to eat but a can of beans. Come on now. We can get it. You can get it. The bread was moldy and the meat was bad. Well, you know darn well that you can't eat that.
Know darn well that you can't eat that. Here we go, all the way, gotta be
Rough and tough, airborne, all the way. When I was young, I always wanted to be in the 82nd Airborne, needs and a breeze. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna do it right. Jump from an aircraft while in flight. That's only for the brave, baby. Only for the brave. Come on now. Well, I picked up my parachute and boarded the plane. Jump master said 1 minute to go. Green light, leave with a cheering blow. Time to rise and shine, people. Time to get it done. Here we go. All the way. Gotta be rough and tough. Airborne. All the way. Okay. Time for PT. Gotta get some of that dressing off of you and stuff like that. So let's hit the bricks right quick here. We'll get this done in a minute. Come on now. Time to get up. Time to get it done. Work, work. Oh yeah. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. That's what they say. Earn the pay. Hard work and every day. Oh, get up about 2:45. Oh, and earn the pay. Let's go now. Let's go. And go to work. Hard work, work, work. That's what they say. Hard work. I earn my pay. Somebody get the first son back there. Tell him, hey, he ain't retired yet. Close it up. Close it up. Let's go to work. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. That's what it's all. Hard work, work. Every day. Hard work, work. Go to work. Hard work, work. On the airplane. In the early morning rain. That's what they say. Hard work. I earn my pay. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Sit them on down. Oh yeah, hard work, work. Oh yeah. Hard work, work. I earn my pay. Oh yeah, hard work. Hard work. Okay, it's nothing like hard work. Woo! That's a way to get a Monday morning started this morning. Got the PT out the way now. Let's see, get everything else away. Okay. So now let us pay homage to all those young men and women, boys and girls, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, who have worn and will wear the uniform of the United States military, the protectors of freedom. Although some of y'all got a couple of issues, but that's okay. You know, right now we need you. So we pay homage to somebody who sits on the fence all around the world. I think there are 192 countries. I believe we are like in 150 of them. We don't make the policy. We just carry it out. Anyway, good morning to you. Montgomery, Alabama, Georgia, Washington State. All the folks where we got people listening to this morning, we appreciate you. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Now let me say, oh, my local heroes on here. Got to get to my local guys. Because it's cold outside this morning. It's like 41 degrees. It's not that bad. I mean, you know, it's not that bad. You know, it's not that bad. It's okay. It's warm. Could be worse. Anyway, Montgomery Sanitation Department, good morning, guys. Good morning to the Sheriff Department. Good morning to the Montgomery Police Department, Dale Albert, as well as Mr. Derek Cunningham, respectfully, Sheriff and the Police Department. Good morning to the Montgomery Fire Department, Mr. Jordan. Good morning to everybody that goes in when everybody else is running out. Good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine. Their motto is Semper Fidelis, but the Marines couldn't pronounce that. So they just cut it short, Semper Fi. But whether it's Semper Fidelis or Semper Fi, it all means the same thing. Each and every day of the week, always, always faithful. Did I tell you guys I stopped by like the first sergeant's office the other day? They wouldn't let me in. I should have told them I was a junior non-commissioned officer. They would have maybe opened the door for me or something. I don't know. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I was I went by the I went by the Marine Corps Reserve place the other day, and listen, I'm still a little mad about this. I know it's been 45 years, and I should be over it by now, but I'm not. I went down there to join the Marine Corps, and they just wouldn't let me be airborne. I mean, come on. Then they told me I was too short. Now listen, okay, I could have been too short because they got forced me. But here's my problem. When I get to Fort Benning, Georgia, which they didn't call it something else now, so I get down to Fort Benning, and they got all these short Army sergeants talking to these big old Marines how to be airborne. But they told me I couldn't be airborne myself and be in the Marine Corps. I know you're tired of hearing about it, me too, but every time I think about it, it just irks me because I wanted one of those white hats. I still want one, as a matter of fact. So I'm trying to get them to make me an honorary Marine because we didn't have DEI back in those days. What's DEI stand for? Something inclusion, exclusion. I don't know what the hell it stands for, but I know we got to do training on it a couple of times a year. Like I still don't understand what it is. But so anyway, we didn't have DEI back in the day because if that been the case, I'd have sued somebody. Okay, and got in there and got my white hat. So I would have earned it. I would have earned it. But that's okay. The beret was pretty good. I'm just saying. But somewhere along the line, I think I got screwed, glued, and tattooed. All because I was lacking a couple of inches. Come on, man. I could have did the same. Look at Audie Murphy. Audie Murphy was 5'5", shorter than I am. And yet and still the man was one of the most fearless warriors that we've had in the United States Army. Him and Sergeant York, of course, and a couple other people. But come on, they wouldn't let me be it. Okay, I know you're tired again. Okay, I'm going to take a break right now. Come back with TD Jakes and the message of the morning, and then the lessons of life and the word of the day. Okay, I'm just telling you, I'm heartbroken over this. I've been heartbroken for 45 years. Yeah, I don't understand it. I was too short, but Audie Murphy wasn't too short. Come on. Wait a minute. I don't think Audie Murphy was airborne either, though. I don't think he was. That's one I got on him. We'll be back right after this.
WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Lowe's. Shop Cyber Golden Gable deals at Lowe's. Get the best deals of the season, like up to 40% off select pre-lit artificial Christmas trees, holiday lights, and more. Valid through 11/27 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
It's going to be a cold end to the month of November. Today, temperatures will struggle to get to 54 degrees. We'll have some clouds around to start off this morning, but plenty of sunshine for the rest of the day. It will be a little breezy as well, so it will feel probably in the upper 40s. Tonight, we're down into the
over here, over there.
Clouds around, sunshine again tomorrow, mid-50s, upper 50s Wednesday with more sun.
That's your first alert forecast. I'm meteorologist Tyler Seabury for News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, we are looking good. Your Monday kicks off with no major problems or accidents. Interstate systems moving smoothly into and through the Tri-County area from Clanton, Auburn, Greenville. No problems on 231 south out of Wetumpka, north out of Troy. Christmas shopping is best at Premier Place. Shop It's Fashion, GNC, T-Mobile, Goodwill, and more. Premier Place at Bradville. Another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
The time has finally arrived for League of Legends fans. The grand finals matchup for the League of Legends World Championship has officially been set. The colossal fan favorite T1 Esports will be taking on Weibo Gaming in Korea. With T1 playing in front of a home crowd, this matchup could end up being one of the most watched games in the history of League of Legends. Viewership is expected to hit nearly 6 million this year. With over $2 million on the line, will you be watching?
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
From local town councils to Capitol Hill, agents who are realtors are standing up for what's right. We're here protecting property rights. We're advocating for the issues that affect your neighborhoods. Here championing fair and equitable housing for all. Because we're realtors, bound by politics, driven to serve our communities. We're here for it all. Here for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
It's Matt Parsley with Budget Car and Truck Sales, Montgomery and Prattville. Your friend in the car business. Stop saying someday, one day, soon. Your someday is here. With Budget Car Sales Black Friday, yes-a-thon, your someday is today. Because Budget has banks and credit unions that want to say yes. Yes. That's a yes to low down payments starting at just $7 down. That's a yes to no payments up to 6 months. Still making payments on that rusted, busted old car? Get a nicer, newer car with lower payments. I'm not someday, one daying around this week. Let's get it done. So pick a nicer, newer car with low down payments. Banks that want to say yes. That's a yes. At Budget, we work harder to help you drive a nicer, newer car you'll love every day. Make your someday today with a light new car, truck, van, or SUV you deserve. Get to Budget Car Sales in Montgomery at 61 Mendel Parkway, just off Atlanta Highway, next to Fraser Church, or in Prattville, 508 McQueensmith Road, across from Walmart, next to Aldi's. Shop online 24/7. BuyBudgetOnline.com. That's BuyBudgetOnline.com.
Thousands of stores across the country are pulling brand name cold and allergy products off the shelves. Why? Because an FDA advisory panel recently determined that a drug they contain, oral phenylephrine, is ineffective as a nasal decongestant. Navage offers a drug-free solution that's fast and highly effective at relieving nasal congestion caused by colds and allergies. Navage uses suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out of the other nostril to help suck out allergens, mucus, and germs. Nasal irrigation works, and Navage makes it quick and easy. But more than anything, it helps you breathe better. Don't waste your time or money on products that are ineffective. Trust drug-free Navage for fast relief to help you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and find us online at Navage.com. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
How long has your car service life been on? A day, a week, or a month or more? You've spent too much money on your car or truck to risk damage delayed service can cause. And did you know delaying meter service can possibly void your car or truck's warranty? Stop in at our Chico's Auto Pros location in Montgomery on Atlanta Highway and take advantage of our free vehicle inspection at Chico's Auto Pros. We only recommend repairs that are 100% needed. Chico's Auto Pros. Better price, better experience, guaranteed.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry. So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. Not only is it open enrollment for a lot of people, it's also a time you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, switching to MediShare saves about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. But what's more, they like it. MediShare has double the member satisfaction rate compared to health insurance. Double. MediShare is a proven thing, too. For over 30 years, it's a Christian community of more than 400,000 members. And here's the thing, too. If you join before November 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, you'll get another $150 savings. So I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline's November 30th. So call now and you'll save even more. Here's the number, 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan.
These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. 800-775-6868. 800-775-6868. That's 800-775-6868.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
All right, we are back now. Coming up, we do a Monday morning and a Friday morning presentation, and this is from TD Jakes, and it's only like 10 minutes. You know, you can handle it. Anyway, it's called 6 Words. I've been asked to play this again, so I'm going to play it one more again. I know I like that little, I like that kind of language that everybody understands, but not everybody. Okay, if you understand what I'm saying. So anyway, next up, 6 words. How many words does it take to tell your life story? We'll be back.
Ernest Hemingway, who was a prolific author and writer, who knew the power of words. Ernest Hemingway made a bet with a group of authors over lunch. And this bet that Ernest Hemingway made with these authors over lunch has become an anecdote about his life. They bet Ernest Hemingway $10 that he could not write a short story in 6 words. They bet Ernest Hemingway $10 that he could not write a short story in 6 words. And Hemingway took the bet because he was a genius when it came to making words count. He took the bet and he took a napkin and scribbled these 6 words on the napkin that are a powerful story. Here's the 6 words that Ernest Hemingway wrote a short story in 6 words. The words are for sale.
Baby shoe. Never used.
Never worn. That's a powerful story. Everybody in here this morning got a 6-word story. Here's another story that somebody might have. There has been a terrible accident. Six words. There has been a terrible accident. Six words. Here's my 6-word story. I'm leaving. The marriage is over. Here's somebody else's story. Your position is no longer needed. Here's somebody else's story. I just want to be friends. Here's somebody else's story. The cancer isn't responding to treatment. 6 words. Here's somebody else's story. You are not able to conceive. That's somebody else's story. Here's the last story. Here's a rose off the casket. 6 words. Did I say it was over? No, it's not. Because God has 6 words. That's the point of this whole sermon. God will not waste your pain. God will not waste your pain. God will not waste your pain. But I said, are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. God will not waste your pain. Cry in the midnight, but weeping will endure for a night. But joy will come in the morning. Let them fire you on your job. No weapon sown against me will be able to prosper. Let your enemies think they have the upper hand. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. But God will not waste your pain. Go through whatever you got to go through. Cry as long as you think you need to cry. But then pick yourself up, take a bath, put some clothes on, come back to church on Sunday morning and said, I thought I'd never stop crying, but the Lord dried my tears. I thought I'd never laugh again, but here I am in the house of God, testifying that if you trust and never doubt, he will surely bring you out. Somebody got a story that I just mentioned a moment ago.
You know what I've noticed about God's trials? He hardly ever tells you, this is a trial, and if you hold out for 6 months, you'll be through. And some of us get to 5 months and 29 days, and we give up. Didn't know we only had 1 more day. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. There's no precedent in the Bible for giving up. God determines how long the test will last, not we. Never give up. You cannot bypass endurance. You know whom I'm speaking to at the moment? Me. You cannot bypass endurance and enter into the promises of God. You can come so far. The completeness is only through endurance. And just when it seems impossible to hold on, that's the time to hold on. Don't give in. I would like to say that to several of you individually. You're in the test. You're doing all right.
I never thought about my
Just hang in there.
never thought about my tennis shoes.
Don't give up. God
Never
is
thought about
faithful.
my tennis shoes matching.
I don't
Well,
know sometimes if
what can I tell you?
leave for posterity, what would it be? I always say I can get it to you in 3 words. God is faithful. God is faithful.
God will not waste your pain. God will not waste your pain. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. God will not waste your pain. Cry in the midnight, but weeping will endure for a night. But joy will come in the morning. Everybody here. Everybody here has a 6-word story. But thank God, that's just one chapter. God has not written the end of the book. Because when you look in the back of the book, there are some answers in the back of the book. If you don't know how things are going to turn out in your life, the answer is in the back of the book. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth passed away. And our John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven like a bride dressed up for her husband. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. There shall be no more sorrow or crying, no more pain or death, for the former things are passed away. Behold, we see through a glass darkly, but one day face to face, I will know even as also I am known. God will not waste your pain. I certainly believe that. Anyway, good morning to you. It is time to rise and shine. Now it is time for the word of the day and the lessons of life. The word of the day is an interesting one. It's spelled Sandbag. I figured everybody can figure that one out. Now, you've heard the word sandbag, but you don't really know what it means, do you? Now, we're not talking about the sandbag that you put when the flood comes or when the enemy comes over the hill. You got some sandbags up there to stop things from going on. But this usually means to hit or stun as if with a sandbag, to criticize or treat unfairly, or to hide one's true abilities or purpose in order to deceive people, gain an advantage, etc. So basically, it means a guy who's going to BS you. That's what that means. Like most politicians, most politicians will sandbag you until you catch them, and then they got all kind of excuses. Okay, so I mean, I'm going to be that kind of politician. Just tell you the show enough downright truth. That's what I'm going to do if I ever decide to run for anything. All right. So anyway, sandbag is the word of the day, which means to hit or stun as if with a sandbag. If you've ever been hit with a sandbag, they kind of hurt. To criticize or treat unfairly, like we do my main man Trump all the time, or to hide one's true abilities or purposes in order to deceive people or gain an advantage. We got that one. Now, the lessons of life today is this is an important one, okay? And lessons of life are the things we learn while we live. You can't fake it, because you gotta. There are some things in life you like. I go to this barbershop, right? And I tell them I want to cut hair. I said, let me train in the middle chair. And they won't let me do it. So how come? Because you need some experience. I said, well, I can get experience as I'm going along. I said, no, we ain't gonna go there. Okay. So they won't let me cut hair in the barbershop. I said, okay. But anyway, where did that? Well, I'm gonna tell you how we get to there in a second. Anyway, let's run through this. All of us, every last one of us,
We are all important to somebody or something. Unfortunately, most of us get caught in this thing that we are not that important, but we are. To somebody in your life, you are extremely important. So don't ever think that you are not important because you are. You are. You are. You know, sometimes we all get down and out. We all get down and out. We all feel, some way or another sometimes. But here's the lesson of life. You may think you are only someone in this world, but someone else, somewhere, somebody, you are their whole world. Never, ever undervalue your worth because there's somebody in your life that doesn't. Okay? Everybody won't like you, everybody won't love you, but I guarantee you, somebody does someplace. So pick your head up off the ground. Don't be walking looking at the ground. When you walk, look straight ahead so you see where you're going. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right, that's it. Because somebody somewhere value values you more than anybody that you know. So always, like Rita Pearson said, you're somebody when you got here. You'll be a bigger somebody as life goes on. So don't ever devalue your work because there are a lot of people who don't. All right, I'm saying. It is November the 27th. It is the 331st day of the year. It was on November the 27th, 1978. I was somewhere up there in Fort Dix, New Jersey, or somewhere getting cold. In San Francisco, Mayor George Moscone and City Supervisor Harvey Milk, a gay rights actor, was shot to death inside City Hall by former Supervisor Dan White. White served 5 years for manslaughter. Then he took his own life in October 1975, or 1985, excuse me. It was on this day in 1901, U.S. Army War College was established in Washington, D.C. 1924, Macy's first Thanksgiving parade, billed as a Christmas parade, took place in 1924. 1942, during the Second World War, the Vichy French Navy scuttled its ships and submarines, okay, to keep them out of the hands of German troops. 1962 was the year the first Boeing 727 rolled off the company's Renton plant near Seattle. Love that place up there. Love that place up there. 1970, Pope Paul the Fourth, or what's a V and an I? Whatever one that is, it's either the fifth or the sixth or something. Fourth. Anyway, visiting the Philippines, was slightly wounded at the Manila airport by a dagger-wielding Bolivian painter disguised as a priest. Now, that's severe when you don't disguise yourself as no priest, because we respect those guys. 1973, the Senate voted 92-3 to confirm Gerald R. Ford as vice president, succeeding Spiro T. Agnew, who resigned. The year was 1998. Answering 81 questions to put to him 3 weeks earlier, President Bill Clinton wrote the House Judiciary Committee that his testimony in the Monica Lewinsky affair was not false or misleading. Listen, Clinton wasn't my favorite president, but I got to tell you, I did the same thing. Go ahead, Bill. I like Bill Clinton. I really did. He's a Democrat, but that's okay. I like Bill Clinton. Boy, play that Trump. In 2000, a day after George W. Bush certified the winner in Florida's presidential vote, Al Gore laid out his case for letting the courts settle the nation's long count election. Okay. Hey, did anybody tell him that he was cheating? I mean, Gore. See, when Democrats do things, they get a pass. Okay, they get a pass. He was trying to get some extra votes too. Hey, the hanging Chad. Remember that? Remember the hanging Chad? Don't worry about it. In 2003, President George W. Bush flew to Iraq under extraordinary secrecy. So I knew he was going, and security to spend Thanksgiving with the troops. And thank them for defending the American people from danger. Yeah, I knew he was going. Well, I just knew these things. I had contacts in Washington D.C. I knew what was happening. but I couldn't tell anybody. In 2008, Iraq's parliament approved a pact requiring all U.S. troops to be out of the country by January 1st, 2012. In 2015, a gunman attacked a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado Springs, Colorado, killing 3 people and injuring 9. The prosecution, the suspect Robert Deere, stalled in state court and then federal court after he was repeatedly found mentally incompetent to stand trial. In 2020, President Donald John Trump legal team suffered another defeat as federal appeals court in Philadelphia soundly rejected the campaign's latest effort to challenge Pennsylvania's election results. We want him to go there right now. We just want him to go. We just don't leave that alone. Leave that. We just can't do it. 11 years ago, U.S. Ambassador Susan Rice met privately with 3 Republican senators who had indicated they would block her possible nomination to be U.S. Secretary of State. After the meeting, of course, she was put in there anyway. Okay, I'm just telling you that's just the way it goes sometimes. All right then, but for a Democrat, I liked her. I like Condoleezza Rice. I tried to get on the show a couple of times, but she is a busy woman, and she never heard of me. So that's the way it goes sometimes. But I'd never heard of her before either. So easy, okay. Okay, so let me get out of here. Let me get out of here, okay, because I got to go to a break. And we'll come back with some serious, conversation about life and things that we do. Right now, I got to go take a break. And I got a guest coming in. Does anybody know if I got a guest coming in today? Because I don't know. Well, I'll be back in a little bit.
1440.
Begins. A causing fighting between Israel and Hamas is set to end at the end of the day. U.S. officials are hopeful more Americans will be released before it does. Correspondent Kevin McCormick has our top story. We're going to keep looking at this hour by hour. International Security Council John Kirby says little is known about the fate of the remaining American hostages. We don't have a whole lot of information about them, where they are, what condition they might be in, or what exactly the schedule would be for their release. Israel and Hamas are preparing for a fourth exchange of hostages and prisoners. Of the more than 200 hostages captured from Hamas on October 7th, 62 have now been freed. Among them, a 4-year-old American girl whose parents were killed on October 7th. Outside Pratt is expected to be arraigned at court in Burlington, Vermont today. It is shooting that wounded 3 Palestinian college students. One of them is Rich Price's nephew. They went through school together in Milano. They got friends together. And it's just unfathomable that after 2 days of another. Police are investigating the incident as a possible hate crime. 3 weeks after it began, the Portland Oregon teachers' strike is over. Jackie Dixon with the local Teachers Association. For years to come. 6.25% pay raises the first year, 4.5% the second, and 3% in the third. It also addresses class size and planning time. Lots of people will be shopping online today. CBS is now.
I'm one of them.
71 Americans are expected to shop today's Cyber Monday sales, according to the National Retail Federation, with consumers expected to spend more than $270 billion in online and other non-store purchases this holiday season. Cyber Monday is the second most popular shopping day behind Black Friday of the Thanksgiving holiday. The Biden administration has a new plan to avoid repeats of all those supply chain shortages during the pandemic. CBS's Bill Erickson.
The White House is forming a new council where members of the president's cabinet hope to broaden domestic investment into essential medicines and identify shipping and transport bottleneck issues for products from food ingredients to key technology components.
We're just learning an iconic R&B singer has died. June 9th, 1971 tune topped the charts for 5 weeks. Her family says she died of natural causes at her home in New Orleans. She was 80 years old.
Oh, you some big stuff. Oh, my name. Oh, my name. It's the big stuff. You don't need a joke that one. You need a hiring company. Indeed, all right. Oh, my name. Oh, my name.
We unroll the runny nose. It's you suffer from seasonal allergies and desires and nausea, cause congestion. Here's a naturally easy solution and it uses palm suction to rinse your nasal passages. Millions of people use Navage daily to help provide relief from seasonal allergies and sinus congestion. Medication for symptoms, but Navage takes the problem out the source, washing out the allergens and pollen trapped in your nose. Wash out airborne bacteria, dust, dirt, and viruses quickly and painlessly so you can get back to breathing clearly again. Say goodbye to sinus suffering and hello to better breathing with Navage. Navage is available at Walmart, Walgreens, Target, CVS, Rite Aid, and online at Navage.com. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
More Diana Velios going on the block. An iconic pink blouse Princess Diana wore in her engagement portrait to then Prince Charles in 1981 is going up for auction next month in Los Angeles. It's expected to fetch up to $200,000. The pink silk ruffled blouse is by the same designer who made Princess Di's wedding gown. It was featured in Vogue the same year Charles popped the question. Decades later, in 2019, the blouse was put on display at Kensington Palace. It was part of an exhibit on Diana's famous fashion. Monica Ricks, CBS News. At last night's Soul Train Awards on BET, Janelle Monáe received the Spirit of Soul Award. SZA won the most prizes, and T-Pain received the Honorary Legend Award. Stephanie Rodriguez, CBS News.
Now we're going to finish some better nitrogen gas, huh? Somehow that's better than Daryl Hall and John Ocean Friday. Okay, they too old to be quite like this.
Get a nicer, newer car. Low. Let's get it done. Let's get a nicer, newer car. Low down payment. Yes. And as you move up on the slope, you got a nicer, newer car. Feel good every day. Look your stuff every day. Get the budget car. The unknown, what's it seems? The essence, the battle, catch it fast. Sinusitis or nagging sinus congestion. There's a natural, easy solution to provide fast, drug-free relief. It's called Navage, and it uses powered suction to rinse your nasal passages. Millions of people use Navage daily to help provide relief from seasonal allergies and sinus congestion. Medication treats symptoms, but Navage treats the problem at the source. Washing up in your nose. Navage also helps wash out airborne bacteria, dust, dirt, and viruses.
you need to reflect solid on top of each other. Make sure the food has the time and on budget. Make sure everyone's dietary needs are taken care of. Make sure everyone you should make sure you use Indicator. It's one simple, reliable platform for all your food for work needs. Need to food for work actually works? Simple. Make sure it's Indicator. 100,000 restaurants, one platform. Order 24/7 at indicator.com.
Well, that's what very easy. And the whole country, Shop Amish Direct at American Oak and Board.
What is Amish Direct?
Furniture built to last and designed to inspire.
We set up partnerships with Amish shops in Indiana, Ohio, and Kansas.
At least they went to Indiana. That's good.
We can offer customized heirloom cloths with 70% off retail price.
Furniture that is guaranteed to last for decades.
Veteran suites, metal chairs, occasional tables, and much more.
Thank you, Sean Hannity. Here's live this afternoon at 2 on News Radio 1440.
Okay, all right. Okay. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm back. Got a couple things to say before I get into anything. Deep, because me and Deep don't. Okay, TV, but now we don't need TV right now. Okay, this is something right here. I have to get my mind right. I have to get my mind right. But this is a song that gets my mind right first thing in the morning. Yeah, because name something that cannot be stopped by anybody on earth. What is it? Cannot be stopped. Can't be stopped with a hydrogen bomb. It can't be stopped with a nuclear weapon. It cannot be stopped. It just cannot be stopped. And the question and the answer is, what is it? What cannot be stopped no matter what? Anybody know the answer to that? There's no way to stop it on this earth. Okay, I just want to, anybody know what that is? I just thought I'd ask a question for a second before I get into anything deep. Cannot be stopped. You know what it is. That's right. That's what can't be stopped. Amen to that. It strictly cannot be. So you have a limited source of it, a limited amount of it. And once it's over, you don't get any more, you can't get somebody else's. So it is up to us to do with our time the best we can. And we'll make some mistakes along the way. But you still do the best you can. Anyway, before I get into anything deeper, I know it's Mr. Ed on the phone here, so I'm just going to talk to Mr. Ed. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Ed. Good morning. Doing fine.
It's 14. No, it's ceremony. Kevin. He said, "Here, it's good. Did you know the Lord will, well, let me go back, you scared to do it. No, let me say this way. Did you know, Kevin, the Lord will fight for you? Yeah, you know that?
Yeah. I heard that.
And you say, yeah, what you should do, you should hold your peace. Take word. What powerful takes word. How powerful take word me, Kevin. And listen to my old friend, Paul. God is before A-L-L, Kevin. A-L-L, all things. Kevin, I mean, God is before all things. 6 words. Powerful, Kevin. Keep that in mind when you come on in the morning time. God. I mean, who made the ground? Who made you? Who woke you up this morning? The ground didn't have anything to do with that. God. If I be lifted up from the earth, I will draw all men unto me. Have a good day, my friend.
All right, there, Mr. Ed. Thank you. I can always count on you to give me a word of advice first thing in the morning. Good morning to you. It is time to rise and shine. Now, okay, before I get to some serious subject, I got to tell you the days we are celebrating today because, well, then I'll get to some, because I'm still trying to figure out how the guy who got jumped on, okay, at the boat ramp here back in August ends up in court having to defend himself. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just that defies all logic and all reason to me. This guy, most of the time I'm with the conservatives against the Democrats most of the time, but this is one of those times that I'm a pretty smart guy. Okay, not the smartest guy in town, but I'm the smartest guy in this room, and somebody would have to tell me why he even got a warrant put on him by one of the people who were involved. But we'll get to that. And the mayor said, well, we didn't do it. And the police said, we didn't do it. But last I checked, the magistrate worked for the city and the police department and the mayor. So why I'm lost here. I'm lost. The guy ends up got a police. Listen, if that many people jump on me, I'm knocking the hell out of everybody. Okay, everybody, I'm swinging for my life. I'm rolling. I'm trying to survive. I mean, this is an insult to my senses. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know, but I got the article here. We'll go look at that article and see what it says. Okay, it is Cyber Monday, which means that more people go online. Me too. Got to order Zia code. Go online to shop today, because and I gotta tell you something. There's this one app. I hate to do this to Amazon, but I gotta tell you, there's this one app called Temu, Temu, and man, the prices are absolutely. I mean, you can get some fake Louis Vuitton and all kind of things. I mean, all kind of things. Hey, they'll never know it's not Louis Vuitton. At the end of the day, when they plan us away, what we have won't matter anyway. So if you can get a fake one right now, cheap, and it looks like the real thing, go for it. Chatham Islands anniversary today. Let me see what else we had. National Bavarian Cream Pie Day. Don't know what that kind of pie is, but evidently somebody likes it. It made today. National Brand Day. So if you're an entrepreneur, this is the day to celebrate your brand. Like my brand is Computer Commuter. Everybody knows me in town as that because I'm a computer guy. Okay, most of the time anyway. And between now and Christmas, I'm going to have some computer people up here. So if you want to ask questions about, you think about updating that old computer of yours, they'll be able to answer questions. I can answer some of them too, but I just, we like it better when it comes from somebody else. National Craft Jerky Day. I don't know what jerky is, but I know it's made out of beef or something. Okay. National Lawrence Day. So if your name is Lawrence, today is your day. Okay, I don't know many Lawrences. Lawrence Olivier. Okay, that's the only one I know. I think we got a preacher that now his name is Harkness, not Lawrence. Is his first name is Pastor Harkness? First name Lawrence. Well, whatever. It's your day if your name is Lawrence. Okay. Pins and Needles Day. That's right. You can stop putting pins and needles in calendars. Use your iPhone or your Android phone. Stop doing that. Turtle Adoption Day. Now, again, I don't really get into turtles. I've tasted one before, didn't like it. Tastes like beef jerky or something. I don't know what it tastes like. But Turtle Adoption Day. I adopt a lot of things, but a turtle won't be one of them. Okay, unless I get hungry and I need them. I'm just saying, turtle soup or something like that. But I know I feel bad about even thinking about it. That turtle can't move. He's real slow. and it's kind of unfair. It's kind of unfair to go out and hunt turtles. It kind of is. I mean, give the turtle a chance, like Bambi. Bambi's sitting there. See, this is what I don't like about these guys who do the hunting with the deer. I mean, the deer just sitting there, right? The deer just sitting there, minding its own cotton picking business, trying to eat some corn or whatever it is he's eating, and all of a sudden, whoosh, there goes an arrow. Or if you're really bad, there goes a shot. Come on. At least give the deer an opportunity to fight back. Okay. See, that's why I don't hunt. Okay. Okay. I just don't hunt. Although I would kill one of them feral pigs that end up in the bushes sometimes, because he'll hurt you. I'm just saying, you might want to think about that for a second. So let's not be okay. So no turtle hunting, no more deer hunting. Okay, unless you give the deer a rifle too. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Give everybody should have a chance to defend themselves. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying. I just think that's cruel. Anyway, now I know this is Alabama. Y'all shoot everything around here. I got you. Okay. Now I wouldn't mind if you start shooting roaches. Roaches are good. We can pop a cap on a roach in a heartbeat, because I just can't. I don't know what God's use for roaches is, but maybe just to mess with us or something like that. Now the roaches, I don't mind popping them, but the poor deer. Oh yeah, and bumblebees. Yeah, I can't handle the bumblebees either. Yeah. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning, First Sergeant. Yes. Yes. Uh, I don't know. I think. Oh, 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 yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We got a curmudgeon came down. Well, he came down here and said that I was stolen valor. I'd never been in the military, never jumped out of an airplane. Yeah. Man, yeah, I don't know where to go. And in fact, as a matter of fact, if you're going to tell somebody, Cumulus wouldn't be the one. Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen, some people are mentally. Oh no, 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 no. Certainly adversarial. Yeah, 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 yeah. It happened. Yeah, it happened. Yeah. But yeah. Well, he may not call anymore after I called him an idiot the other day. So, but hopefully, but he might, because he had to be an idiot to come down here. And if anything, go out to the VA or somebody. What you come down here for? A matter of fact, I'm one of the few people. Yeah, I find that to be okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It happened. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait, wait, and they wouldn't even know what the hell stolen valor is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm not better than you. You're my hero for a youngster. I mean, yeah. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know, but there's just some people have nothing to do in the morning. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the way it goes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody called. Yeah, somebody called. Oh well, but I'm still here. Yeah. Cool. All right. Hey, listen. And speaking of the Hornets, now let me tell you, they won convincingly the other day. I went down the hall and asked John Longshore, you need to talk about ASU's football team. Now I went down there and I wouldn't let him in his office until he agreed to do that. Okay, so my respect, my congratulations to the Hornets. Now let's carry this into next year, okay, and win some. And I'll actually start paying to come to a game. Okay. I'm just saying because Notre Dame didn't do that great this year either, but they still in the rankings, way down there, but they still in the rankings. Okay, I'm just saying. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving this morning, and hopefully you found much to be thankful for. Okay, who's it? Oh, and one more thing. Okay, so I turned on the TV, right? See, was Alabama winning? They were losing. 40 something seconds left in the game. So you know what I did? I just turned off the TV. I said, "This is over. It's over." We tried, but Alabama reminded me of Colorado Buffaloes, who I'm going to go for as what's your name is there, prime time is there. I'm going for those guys. But they did something that they shouldn't have done. They began to believe their own press, and they began to show up for the game, but not really work hard for the game. So I'm just saying. So next year, hopefully they'll realize that life is funny. You don't get to win because you think you should. You win because that's your job. You don't get a promotion because you think you deserve one. You get one because you're willing to do whatever it takes, however much work it takes in order to succeed. And so I think Primetime excited these guys when they got there, but they began to win some games and they just forgot that it's about hard work and discipline. So I'm hoping that they will get their act together next year. Because if I'm still here, I'm going to go with Prime Time no matter where he goes. Because I know he's a great coach, but his people began to believe their press, and they just kind of like lost it there at the end. But that's okay. I think they got kind of like, and I think Alabama. Everybody told them they was going to win. You're going to smother Auburn. It's going to be a walk off. It's going to be a terrible thing, but it wasn't. It was a hell of a game, you know. And so just let's not remember football games just in life. You can't stop because you think you're going to win. You have to work your butt off until you win. But congratulations to the Roll Tide fans. I roll with the Tide. Let's just know the name. Then I roll with the Tide. But they forgot that they had to play the game. Okay, you don't win by osmosis, by wanting to win. You win by putting your butt on the line, and you get it inch by inch, yard by yard. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so congratulations to Alabama State University for winning a terrific game. I think they had 6 touchdowns, whatever the case may be. Good morning. Who's this? Listen, do you really think I want to talk to you? Seriously. I mean, really, see you later. I'll go. Call me next week. We'll talk. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. I'm doing fine. Well, they didn't get whooped that bad. Now they lost, but they didn't get whooped. Yeah. Oh yeah, did. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't. I mean, is he mentally? The audacity of Coach Cassidy. Okay, I feel you. Okay then. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. They did. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Mm. Well, I think the big I think wait a minute, I think the big airborne ranger in the sky is probably is an Alabama fan. You know, okay, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, whoa, I turn the TV on. I say, we're not gonna win this one, you know. But I folks down on 740 uh, are happy this morning. John Longshore certainly happy this morning because we all had turned the lights out. We did everything but lock the door. And then we turned back. Let me find my key, and they say, we won. They won. I didn't win. They won. So interesting. Thing. Anyway, good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine this morning, 7:29 in the morning, right here on News Radio 1440. We'll come back and talk about whatever you want to. 860-1440 is the number. We'll be back. Area code 334-860-1440. Just in case you got one of those cell phones out of state or something. We'll be back.
Yeah. Radio 1440.
You heard dancing. Woo! The month of November. Today, temperature with 54 degrees. Sunshine for the rest of the day. Probably the food right now into the 30s and the 40s. Most top down sunshine in the high 50s, upper 50s, Wednesday. Montgomery's Skywatch traffic brought to you by Automotive on News Radio.
That same day, we received a handwritten, which they delivered to our mailbox. letting us know how much they enjoyed our dinner, along with an article we would discuss. That note and that effort means a lot to me, and it should. The fact they had taken the time to write and deliver a heartfelt note sure made my little text message seem somewhat indifferent. In today's high-tech, low-touch world, how refreshing it is to get a thoughtful, handwritten note once in a while. It's a thing I need. Therefore, check us out at thekindnessrevolution.com. That is the power of all manners. This is the public health of the million document challenge. Protect yourself, your family, and yourself. Not just by staying away from loud adverts, immunize, but also by getting the pet vaccine. Vaccines are now the most common interpret in these matters. First reaction may be to equate to strange activity with animals, but oftentimes people are getting expressed by trying to protect these animals. Best approach may be to contact your local animal control officer. If you are bitten or scratched by a pet, you should seek medical attention immediately. Although rabies is 100% potent, it is also 100% preventable. This is Steve of the Registered Harris. More information through the website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov. I'm telling you, I did really is. It's the Dan Margino Show.
Okay, we're back. Good morning, everybody. Hope this day comes to you well. A lot of things happening. I hope your Thanksgiving was wonderful. But you know, if you were here, then I'd say you did pretty good. 35 in the morning right here on Montgomery, Alabama. So you got to be there about 8 o'clock. Well, you got about 25 minutes by which to arrive. You got to be there at 7 o'clock. Just call the boss and tell them, hey, I was listening to Elkins on the radio, and I was compelled. I couldn't get out of the car. And he'll say, you can pick up your unemployment check next week. Anyway, 860-1440 number here. 334-860-1440. Again, let's not forget our I'm trying to actually raise funds for 2 organizations, but I can only concentrate on one at the moment. And it is the 7th annual Helping Hand 2023 campaign. Now let me explain. And I told you it's like $70. I can't believe I've done that. So that's okay. We are hopefully we're going to work this out. Here's what we do. For the last 7 years, what we have done, I say we, because you guys have certainly been involved in this. There are people in our communities who will never ask for a dime. They just won't. They're proud people. There are people who just use a helping hand. And what we do is, this is the only charity event where nobody can ask for anything. Somebody asks for you. So, like, if you know somebody that just could use a little help here and there, what you do is if we raise the money, what you do is you put their name in, and I try to get everybody something. We try to get everybody something. So what happens is that we call it the Helping Hand Good Neighbor Award, and basically we call it the Good Neighbor Award because these people don't ask. They don't even know we're coming until 3 days before Christmas. They don't even know me and Randy Robinson, we do it every Christmas. So what we're asking is that the community give a little here. I'm trying to raise $20,000, but listen, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But we're going to do what we can do. And if you go to my Facebook page, there's a letter explaining the program, and you can click on the link and go to our GoFundMe page, or you can send it up here to a check made out to Helping Hand. Now, if you got a bit now, you want to get tax credit for that, you can do that by making a check out to YLC. That is our, even though the idiot we call them all the time, that is our 501c3 I think I've been having this thing for a long time, but I never used it because I don't want to get into tax issues and things of that nature. Because I wanted to do it, but it's going to be a philanthropic kind of thing we're going to do. So, and it's called Youth Leadership Corps. I've been working on it for years. Um, but it is a 501c3 organization. So you can make it out to that, or you can make it out to Helping Hand, which either or. And what we're trying to do is surprise somebody 3 days before Christmas with, somebody's going to get something. Well, I'm gonna put something in there too. Somebody's going to get something. But this has been going on for 7 years now, and so GoFundMe, you can go to my Facebook page, or you can send a check made out to the YLC. If you need tax deductions, then it's YLC. If you just want to give, then that's fine for you to match. So either or, it'll work out for us anyway. So we'll take any amount. Because, if 1,000 people give $2, that's $2,000. So anyway, what we do is we try to give everybody a piece of something. Again, the people we give money to did not act. They don't know what's coming. We let other people get a start on the 5th of December. We start taking letters, and those letters must be. I don't take texters. I don't do anything like that. We merely take letters of attribution. Or why do you? I need to know a little bit about these people. Just a little. I don't really care a whole lot about it. The fact that you put them in means they get paid. And I mean, it means that they're just somebody who just could use a helping hand, like we all can sometimes. So anyway, you can make the check out to Helping Hand or YLC, either or. If you need tax break. My caller said I didn't have it, so I had to go downstairs to the bank and bring it up to the folks up at the radio station to show that I got it. I won't be on the radio station lying. I got the FBI, the DEA, U.S. Marshal Service, and Secret Service all in the same thing. Really? You think I'm going? Okay, that guy's crazy as hell. You think I'm going to do something wrong? Knowingly do something wrong? I don't think so. Now, all of them know me. They just come downstairs and say, hey, I got a bracelet for you. Okay, with 2 hands. I said, whoa. Anyway, so we got all that going on, and we're trying to get it done. Or you can send it here. Our address is 1 Commerce Street, Suite 300. And this is the News Radio 1440. Attention, Kevin Elkins. And then make it out to the YLC or make it out to Helping Hand, either or. And we will love to get it. I got to the 20th of December to raise the money. So that's what we're trying to do. And somebody's going to get something. Either way, if I got to do most of the giving myself, I got it. But we gotta help somebody out. Because me and I and Randy are kind of used to going out surprising people. On 3 days before Christmas, people who don't think they're going to be able to get anything, and we show up and give them something. So that's So if you can help us, I appreciate it. Again, the address is 1 Commerce Street, Suite 300. Make it out to attention News Radio 1440. Attention Kevin Elkins. That's ELKINS. I'm not going to buy a car with your money. I already got a brand new car. So I don't need your car. I don't need your money. I do all right. I do all right. Not rich or anything like that, but the good Lord has provided for me that I don't really have to worry about sleeping outside. That's a good sign. So anyway, now if you want to text me, and I'll come pick it up and make a check from you. If you can't get it, you don't like the mail, but fine. My text, you can reach me at 334-241-9998. 334-241-9998. All right. So that's my fundraising thing for the moment. Or again, you can go to my Facebook page and you can read about the program. And there is a Facebook page called Helping Hand, which we got video. We do have videos on there where we went out and did our thing a couple of years ago. Me and Randy, and the people were just so surprised that somebody thought about them. Because this is the only care you can't ask. Somebody has to ask for you. Okay, because I don't have time. go around seeing who's lying and who's not lying. No, somebody asked for you. They think that much of you until they ask for it. Some people might want to help you, but they just don't have it. It's hard on everybody right now. But if all of us get together and put our resources together, we can help many. If everybody gives a little, we can help a lot. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyway, so 860-1414 number here. Let me get hope your Thanksgiving was correct. Hope your breakfast was good and all that good stuff. And I'm still trying to figure out. How the co-captain of Harriet ended up, who was beaten by a group of voters. Okay, on August the 5th, had to plead not guilty to the third-degree assault charge in Montgomery Municipal Court. Meanwhile, an opposing attorney is pointing out to video footage that he said he shows the incident in a new light. Pickett's trial, which will begin January the 30th, declined to comment last Tuesday. Zachary Shipman, who is facing assault charges, filed the charges against him. Now, normally, if you're charged in an assault or something like that, you don't get to go downtown and file charges against the person that you assaulted. I mean, you don't normally do that. And the mayor says he didn't do it, and he didn't do it, and the police said he didn't do it. But am I incorrect here in thinking that the magistrate works under the umbrella of the mayor? Don't they? I don't get anyway. The brawl began when a group of voters who refused to move their pontoon boat from the Harriet to Slip. And for you folks who are not like me, know a whole lot about boating. That means the place where the Harriet 2 was designated to park. That's their place. Okay. Dozens of videos shot by frustrated Harriet 2 passengers captured the beginning of the brawl and showed Pickett, who is black, being repeatedly struck by a group of white voters while onlookers streamed from the banks of the river. The footage went viral to social media and all over the globe, as a matter of fact, and nobody can really believe that. Terry Luck, one of Shipman's defense attorneys, provided video footage to the Montgomery Advertiser, where this article came from, that shows Pickett seeking out Shipman after the first fight in the document. Well, you know what? Do you blame him? If you didn't, seriously? Do we really blame him? I mean, you're sitting there getting beat the hell out of by people. Yeah, I'm looking for a case of one ass too. Okay, I'm just saying. The video appears to happen after the initial brawl. The brawl should have never happened. But I'm just trying to figure out why in the world did we allow this man to come down there when they started to fight with the guy? I don't know. There's something called self-defense, and provocation, in which he was provoked into doing what he did. So I mean, the guy just sitting there trying to get people to move a boat and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, bam! Three guys open a can of whoopings on the guy. Well, I mean, really, all because they were in the wrong place. Mayor, you need to do something about this. Okay, you need to have squash that thingamajigger there. Okay, now if we have a judge that's in his right mind, it seems like to me that this won't be a very big deal, but it is a deal because I mean, is nobody allowed to defend themselves and go after somebody to try to whoop them, try to hurt them? Yeah, I ain't going there. We're not buying that. Somebody let me be on the jury on that one. Yeah, that's a no-win. I mean, that's a win-win. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. But he didn't do it. And the police department said they didn't do it. The guy did. I think he could have. Yeah. 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 Well, now here's what I don't know. Yeah, here's what I don't know. I hope it doesn't. I mean, you don't. Right, well, you don't. Right, but you don't. Every time somebody comes down and does a warrant, I don't think they call the mayor's office. But once the mayor found out about this, then this should. You, but you. But I don't know. But okay, do you have unequivocal proof that the mayor knew about it? Well, exactly. But that's too late after that. Yeah, that's too late. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. Well, you're probably just as surprised. Yeah. 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 Well, I would imagine that. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate it. I will imagine. Appreciate it. I will imagine that there will be some compensation coming from somebody. But I'm not going to put this on the mayor until he found out about it. I'm pretty sure that when you go down to the courthouse and you put a warrant on somebody, that you don't call the mayor's office and say oh, somebody just put a warrant on somebody. So but once they did find out about it, I don't know why they haven't squashed this. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, Mr. Nixon. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Worldwide. Okay, now somebody tells me the mayor is a member of the executive branch and he has no control over the judicial branch. He does, right. Right, right. Mm, right. Mm. Well, all I know is just it's just if your wife puts a summons on you or puts a warrant on you, and if you get down there after that warrant is signed, you can't put a warrant on her. Right, right. Which is what this was. I mean, this was a mm, mm. Yeah, I would imagine that's part of the process there, but from a public perspective, this looks like incompetency to me. I mean, you got a guy whose picture is all over the world, been beat up on a pig. And we're gonna let one of the beaters come down and put a warrant on him. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Hey, gotta take my last break out. I appreciate it. Gotta take my last break out. We'll be back.
Weather forecast.
Staples Store. Staples Holiday Deals mean amazing savings for the holiday season. Don't last than 50% off custom holiday cards and invitations, as well as custom photo kits like monthly calendars, offering select food and the Staples on restaurants and lunch shelf. Yourself a merry little holiday deal at Staples. This is cold and end to the month of November. Note that this is program gives the keeping cold and blue. You can have some clouds around the start of the slowly up of the sunshine for the rest of the day. You can have a easy walk, you can feel
Montgomery's Watch Traffic, brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven, on News Radio 1440.
What's holding you back from learning the language you've always wanted to know? Too hard.
Takes too long.
Not with Babbel. Babbel's lessons take just 15 minutes a day. Nope. And they're fun. You don't realize you're learning a language, but you are. In 3 weeks, you're able to start having conversations. And Babbel's lessons are built around real life. And with Babbel, it isn't hard.
It's perfect.
Now try Babbel free. Just go to babbel.com.
Whoa, you got the show.
There's a threat. Running fast. This disease is now fully spread. Combined. And it can lead to a flood of facial illnesses, even memory and concentration problems, often from brain fog. As the threat of zombie, more than 300,000 projected cases target life. That means you have to protect when you went outside in your own backyard. You can see a doctor who experiences symptoms. These can include joint pain, gut symptoms, fatigue, or sometimes a bullseye-shaped patch. Set your pulse on target line. Learn how you can target line is important at targetline.com. Brought to you by the Stephen and Allison Deferred. Hey y'all, this is Andrew Griffin. Being in the music business, traveling, working late, doesn't fit your place when I routine. But I found that staying active and making time to work out helps keep my energy where it needs to be before my bed. No matter what you do or where you are, make time to stay in shape. You'll feel better and have the energy you need to accomplish your goals. This message brought to you by USA.
Telling it like it really is. It's the Daily Hero Show. From 11 to 3 on News Radio 1440.
Okay, not a whole lot of time left. Let me get it together. Hey, don't have a whole lot of time left, so you want to hold on a little longer, or you want to? I only got about 30 seconds. Well, hold on. Hold on a little while longer. That's all you got to do. Anyway, we shall return uno momento. Nice to have company this morning.
Radio 1440.
It's amazing to be here. It's amazing to be here. Not even one second, a moment.
News Radio 1440 is WLWI-AM and 95.1 HD.
All right, come on, let's get with it. Let's get with it. Let's get with it.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin in the Middle East, where there is hope. A temporary ceasefire between Israel and Hamas will be extended to allow for the release of more hostages and prisoners. Correspondent Holly Williams is near Tel Aviv.
So
The four-day ceasefire is due to end tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock local time. Israel says it's willing to extend the ceasefire by one extra day for every 10 more hostages that Hamas releases. And this morning, Hamas told us that it also wants to extend the pause in fighting.
Dozens of Israeli hostages and more than 100 Palestinian prisoners returned home over the weekend. Among those hostages, a 4-year-old American girl. Police in Vermont are investigating the shooting of 3 Palestinian college students as a possible hate crime. Correspondent Errol Barnett is in Burlington.
Those 3 friends are being treated at the UVM Medical Center.
Is
The
Alabama
suspect,
one of the
Jason
luckiest
Eaton, is
football
expected to be arraigned today on 3 aggravated assault charges. And we expect to learn more about what happened when the mayor and police chief addressed the media later today.
They've already told us the suspect is a white male. 6 teenagers go on trial in France today in connection with the brutal beheading of a teacher 3 years ago. CBS's Elaine Cobb has details from Paris.
She was just 13 when she lied to her father to cover up being sent home from school for unruly behavior. Amina said her teacher insulted Islam. Her father's angry messages on social media attracted the attention of an 18-year-old radicalized Chechen who paid other students to point out the teacher, then stabbed and beheaded him.
Students are headed back to school in Portland, Oregon for the first time in 3 weeks. Public school teachers have reached a tentative contract deal with the district that addresses pay, class size, planning time, and more. Angela Bonilla heads the local Teachers Association.
We have stronger protections for students and educators from environmental hazards like extreme temperatures and mold.
Students missed a total of 11 school days. Forget stores. Today's the day to go online. Adobe Analytics, Eric Matisoff.
We're expecting that Cyber Monday will be the biggest shopping day of the year, with apparel and electronics driving a lot of those purchases, up to just about $90 billion for the country.
Retailers aren't making as much as they used to on plastic. According to the Wall Street Journal, numbers from third-party analytics firms show more shoppers are shelling out cash or using bank cards for presents to avoid whopping interest rates. Some have surpassed 30%, as you well know if you use them. S&P futures down 7. This is CBS News.
Make the hiring process work for you. With Indeed's end-to-end hiring solution, you can attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Start at Indeed.com/credits.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. The IRS just rolled out a new program to help struggling taxpayers more easily resolve their tax problems. It's called the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, and it opens up powerful new options for people looking to get back on the right track with the IRS. And no one knows this program like the professionals at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution company. They've resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients and have the expertise and experience to help you. One easy call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries of wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Make today the beginning of your fresh start with the IRS. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
The Vatican says Pope Francis is on intravenous antibiotics to treat a lung inflammation. He canceled yesterday's weekly window appearance in St. Peter's Square. They're reversing a smoking ban in New Zealand.
Under the previous government, anyone born after 2008 would have been banned from buying cigarettes from next year, but not anymore. New Zealand's new National Party government will stamp out the legislation. It's a move that does not sit well with the former health minister, Dr. Ayesha Verrill, who says it's political.
We shouldn't be helping the National Party make its tax cut promises by keeping people smoking.
The new government says it would only create a black market in tobacco. Scott Mayman for CBS News, Canberra, Australia.
The Wall Street Journal's number crunch reveals Amazon has now surpassed both UPS and FedEx in package volume. The Postal Service still handles the most. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Find dentist near me.
Right here, ma'am. How can I help?
Wow, no dentist near me? Really?
What? I'm right here. Ma'am, we're a local dentist literally right down the street from. Why is she not seeing us?
Oh, here's one. It's a bit far, but hey, they got good reviews.
What in the world? Hello? Can you not see us? See us? See us?
Nope. Because your business is buried deep in the list of local results and is, well, basically invisible. Get a boost with Cumulus Boost. Get found. Get on the map. Learn more at cumulusboost.com.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. Not only is it open enrollment for a lot of people, it's also a time you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, switching to MediShare saves about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. But what's more, they like it. MediShare has double the member satisfaction rate compared to health insurance. Double. MediShare is a proven thing, too. For over 30 years, it's a Christian community of more than 400,000 members. And here's the thing, too. If you join before November 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, you'll get another $150 savings. So I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline's November 30th. So call now and you'll save even more. Here's the number, 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Is the voice of the conservative millennial. I'm Ben Shapiro. The Ben Shapiro Show, Monday night at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
All right, the clock on the wall is 8:08 in the morning. So let us have a roundtable discussion about the issues of the day right here on News Radio 1440. And me, of course, Kevin Elkins. That's right. Smartest guy on the radio in town. Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself. Let's go back to phone. This guy been waiting for like 21 minutes. I guess he got something really important to say. Okay, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, can you hear us on? So you can actually hear the show on hold when you're on hold. Okay, good. No, I was just wondering if because they used to complain that they couldn't hear while they were on hold. You can actually hear the show from the phone. When you're on hold. Okay, good. What's on your mind? Since you've been patient. No, I can't say I did. But I ate well. I mean, I made the dressing. It was not only chitlins. No. Don't eat chitlins. Don't eat beef. Don't eat pig ears. Don't eat sow's meat. No, I don't eat that. Yeah. No. But what's a mountain oyster anyway? What's a mountain oyster? What is that? What is that? Okay. Yeah, you eat that. You eat that stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, whatever. Whatever floats your boat, bro. Whatever. Right. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Okay. Right. Right. But you were provoked. Yeah. Hmm. Mm. Well, what my defense would be for Mr. Pickett. Listen, I was mentally not. I was not of sound mind. I was not of sound mind. I mean, I was not of sound mind. Yeah, yeah. I was exactly. Exactly. I had PTSD on his ass. That's what I did. Yeah, yeah. Well, I just want, but I had PTSD on you. Yeah, I know I did. I know it because he's crazy. Yeah, I think he. I, listen, I think I think he may have some of them gay tendencies. You know, and yeah, I don't play that now. I don't play that, brother. I do not play that. Okay, I just, you know, I'm straight up. I'm straight up. Yeah, yeah. I think it's probably. I mean, he was an Air Force guy, and I ain't mad at him. But he didn't have the gonads to stand in the door of an airplane and jump out so he could be airborne like me. I understand that. I guess I don't know. These are the wrong people to talk. Did you really? Okay. Yeah. 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 Right. He didn't stop to check. So we yeah, yeah, ain't but thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Hey man, thanks for holding. Let me go take another call right quick. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. Okay, maybe not so. Yes, I hear you now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what question is that? Mm. Well, I don't know if you have a right to be on TV. I think it's something that they could do if they wanted to make sure. But I don't know if you have a right. I mean, you have a right to come to the city council meeting, but whether or not you actually have a right to be on TV, that's going to be up for some discussion because I don't think you do have a right. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Well, I think there's a difference, right? But you do realize that you could get on the agenda, and I don't think you're limited to 3 minutes on the agenda. But if you just go down there and want to speak on after the main meetings, or I think they can. And I guess I understand why they limit it to 3 minutes. But get on the agenda. Get your city council person to sponsor you to come up before the city council. And then I don't believe you're limited to 3 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's true too. But but I tell you what, you got one now that will. Right. I would tell you, wait a minute, Julie Beard is a person. Okay, and, okay, and she'll listen to you. So I mean, get her to sponsor. Get her to sponsor you. I mean, it's got to be reasonable. It's got to be something that's reasonable. But I think she will. Okay. I mean, Brantley didn't have a whole lot of time for us. That's just the way it goes. Right. Okay. Right. And it's a question. It's right. Right. And if you want the answer, all right. Well, I think I think she's a woman of. Appreciate it. I think she's a woman of her word. Good morning, you on there? Yes, sir. Good morning. Okay. Mm. Okay. Okay. Hmm. And who's that? Man, that's over there in that's over there in Israel. We don't know what's going on over there. What, then treat everybody the same way. If your wife goes down and get a warrant on you, right, treat everybody the same way. But if your wife went down and put a warrant on you, you could not come down right after her and put a warrant on her. You couldn't do that. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm saying treat everybody the same. Yeah. Treat everybody the same. This guy gets beat up on by a bunch of people, and all of a sudden he in court. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. All right. Appreciate it. That's what we pay. It's 8:20 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning, my brother. How you?
I'm doing fine. Tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question here. And this is wait. Let me ask you. Do we have to do it so early? Can we do it like about 10? I'm just saying. I mean, but it'd be getting warm. Be getting warmer by then. I mean, y'all, what's up with this? What's up with that? Why so early? Okay, okay. Because if it's 10 o'clock, I'll be on over. 8 o'clock, I can't promise that. I just can't promise that. Yeah, I just can't do it. You didn't see me? No, but I thought about it. But I thought about it. That's because you're up too early, man. 10 o'clock, I'll be there. So y'all just yeah, make it 10 tomorrow. So I'm good. All right, because all tomorrows turn in to today's. Anyway, 860-1440. Let's take a break. 8:22 in the morning. I come back with some other things to talk about. What's always coming but never gets here. That's answer is tomorrow. We'll be back. All right. Don't try to go no place.
80, just past 85 out in Waugh. We've got an accident there, so please use caution. Also an accident on McGee Road near the school. Kelly at Bibb Street, that's an accident with injury. And finishing up one reported earlier in the hour, East Boulevard at Atlanta Highway. Thompson Tractor is here to help, and when you need parts and service, you put it on your CAT card. Stop by today and ask about their wicked crazy specials exclusively for CAT card customers. Thompson Tractor on Highway 80, just off of I-85. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Is your vehicle overdue for a much-needed oil change? How long have you been driving around with your service light on? Visit the car doctors at Chico's Auto Pros for all your routine maintenance.
Waking up on the right side. This is the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
By the way, a new congressional study, as I said, estimating the cost of all illegal immigrants, about $8 million now under Joe Biden, includes gotaways. And we have no idea the thousands and thousands from the Middle East, and the tens of thousands from China and Russia. Yeah, well, guess what? Since Joe Biden became president, we're now paying for all of his illegal immigrants $451 billion a year. That's every year's annual total. In other words, you, the American taxpayer, will be shelling out an additional $451 billion next year.
From coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, it's the Sean Hannity Show.
Hi, I'm Henry Winkler. My eyes are very important to me. My eyes connect me with things I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of the disease called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, straight lines seem wavy, like when looking at a door frame. For others, blurry or missing spots can make it hard to read or see loved ones' faces. Many have trouble seeing in low light, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. Talk to your eye doctor about GA today. Learn more at GAWon'tWait.com. That's GAWon'tWait.com.
Stacking Benjamins with Joe and his good friend OG not only has great financial insight, it's laid back with humor too.
Joe talks with Stacking Deeds co-host Crystal Hammond.
I've always been a fan of nosy neighbors. I want nosy neighbors. They can tell you what's going on 10 times faster than you would know.
Again, what's she talking about, Doug?
Really?
We're repairing neighborhoods, but then we're into nosy neighbors and get a career off of that.
Find out more by searching the Stacking Benjamins podcast, wherever you listen.
Are you the parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the Parents' Choice Award-winning online learning program that's actually changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month, but you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio.
Sponsored by Age of Learning.
We're going abroad for the first time in years, to Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language,
¿Cómo te llamas?
Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish.
Dominic McGee.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. Not only is it open enrollment for a lot of people, it's also a time you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, switching to MediShare saves about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. But what's more, they like it. MediShare has double the member satisfaction rate compared to health insurance. double. MetaShare is a proven thing, too. For over 30 years, it's a Christian community of more than 400,000 members. And here's the thing, too. If you join before November 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, you'll get another $150 savings. So I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline's November 30th. So call now.
It's so amazing to be
51 Bible. It's 855-51 Bible. 855-51 Bible.
Jeff Franco with Chappie's Deli. Mike, listen.
Hi, Mike Costanza with Chappie's Deli. Jeff, what is that?
It's the Chappie's Deli Grill. Let's do a commercial about grilled onions.
Grilled onions? Oh, yeah. People will be knocking the doors down to come in for that.
It's psychology, Gramps. It's a subtle message that tells a story.
Jeff, we can't do a Chappie's Deli commercial only about grilled onions.
Mike, it tells everyone two things. Number one, we cook on real grills at Chappie's Deli. No better flavor.
You will find a grill master at each Chappie's. Big difference between a Chappie's Deli grilled Reuben versus a microwave or steamed.
And number two, where else can you get grilled onions on a sandwich?
Yep, that's what Chappie's Deli is all about. You want something special? Just ask. So come to Chappie's Deli, Perry Hill, Pepper Tree, Prattville, Baptist South Towers, and Auburn for some psychology.
No.
Oh yeah, the onions.
No, Gramps, the grill. The grill.
Brace yourself for the ultimate holiday deal with Consumer Cellular. Snag an incredible 50% off the Iris Flip when you buy before December 17th, making it only $34.50. The Iris Flip is all the phone and camera you need with a user-friendly design, the perfect flip phone companion. Plus, you'll get nationwide coverage and all reactivation. Score 50% off when you use promo code RADIO50. Head over to consumercellular.com and use promo code RADIO50 during checkout to score this deal.
If you order food for work, you know the drill. It's a whole bunch of needs and requests piled on top of each other. Make sure the food's on time.
Yeah, man.
Make sure everyone's dietary needs are taken
Yeah,
care
man,
of.
yeah, man.
Make sure everyone's happy. And that's why you should make sure you use EasyCater. It's one simple, reliable platform for all your food for work needs. Need to make sure food for work actually works. Simple. Make sure it's EasyCater. 100,000 restaurants, one platform. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio.
All righty then. You know, my son is a photographer. Wait a minute. He told me not to use that word. He's a videographer. He does videos and still pictures and whatever he does. I mean, I know about the computer, but he knows how to use it to make money. I try to use mine, but anyway, he does all this stuff, and so I wanted to get his assessment of this article I'm going to read right now. If he's listening this morning, there are many ways to get your picture taken. Okay, I mean, you can hire a photographer or a videographer, whatever you do. He does a lot of weddings and stuff like that, you know, and events for. And matter of fact, a lot of the politicians that run for office, I didn't know it. My son is the one who does the videos for a lot of them. I didn't even know that. But anyway, he's more famous than I am in town. But anyway, so there are many issues, ways to get a picture taken, right? You know, you go down to the studio, his studio, or he can come to you, he can bring us, whatever the case may be. But this is one of the ways that you really don't want to get a picture taken, okay? Now, Chelsea High, Tandrika Pettis, and Dominique McGee, they wanted a picture taken, okay? Now, they didn't know they wanted a picture taken, but as they ended up on WSFA's website this morning, nice pictures of them, nice pictures, look good, pretty good, the lighting just right and everything like that. Now, they, of course, they look like, I think they're from Montgomery. Yeah, three Montgomery women, and their names, Chelsea and Tadrika and Dominique. Nice names. You love these names. Okay. So they, decided that they wanted to see what they looked like, with a photograph. So they decided to go to Opelika. Yeah, Opelika. It's an Opelika, whichever one it is. They decided to go to Opelika and Well, let's just see what the thing here says. Three Montgomery women have been arrested and charged in connection with an organized retail theft investigation, according to the OPD. That's Opelika Police Department. Chelsea Ann Hyde, 28, Tadrika Pettis, 31, and Dominique, who's 27, were being held at the Lee County Detention Facility. An investigation started into a property theft allegation on Friday when officials from the Ultra store on Enterprise Drive shared surveillance video with law enforcement. So they didn't want to pay. Okay, so they was going to, I guess, steal a lot of stuff and sell it, which is good if you get away with it. But now they have become famous for not. I mean, you can call them entrepreneurs, I guess, you know. But listen, there are many ways to get your photograph taken. But this is probably the worst way, because they don't let you do your hair. They don't let you spruce up or nothing. They just take your picture in the ugliest way they possibly can. I'm just saying. So young ladies, listen, get a job. Just get a job. When you go to court, here's what I want you to do. I want you to put yourself on the mercy of the court and tell him you was having a rough time, and can he please give you some grace? Okay. Now, if he's a good judge, as long as you don't got a record, as long as my arm, he'll probably do that. Okay. I'm just saying. So, just put a little money together, and I'm just saying, that's just not a way. If you need pictures taken that bad, call me. I'll hook you up with my son, and he'll give you a whole lot better pictures than what you see, okay, on the police thing right here. I'm just saying, you might not want to, that's not a good way to get your picture taken. I'm just saying. Hey, good morning. Who's this? Now, if I let you call for 1 minute, somebody else is going to want to call back for 1 minute. Then somebody's going to want to call back for 1 minute after that. So no, the rules are the rules. The rules are the rules. Still love you. Maybe I do. But because I can't start it with you without giving everybody else an opportunity to call back for 1 minute. Okay? They don't play that. But if the good Lord said the same, I'll be here tomorrow. So you'll be all right. 860-1440 is the number here you want to give. So Emmanuel, you might want to call these girls up, look at them on the paper, and see if they want, if they need a picture, because it seems like they do. Okay. Oh, a lot of things going on in the world today. A lot of things. Oh! I got one right here. Here's one. Okay. Oh, and Hamas and Israel. Now, the thing I get about Hamas and Israel and this ceasefire thing, I'm good. But so we just have a truce for a second. So does that mean that when the hostages get released, or whatever the case may be, so is Israel really going to give them back their prisoners so they can go back they can get back in the fight and shoot some more folks in Israel, and vice versa? So are we really going to do that? Okay then. But I understand letting a 4-year-old. I mean, you got to be a scoundrel to take a 4-year-old child hostage. You got to be a scoundrel. Again, the Hornets beat the Golden Tigers 41-3. I don't know why they showed up, because I mean, if you can't get 7 points, you need to disband your football program. Okay, seriously. I mean, it's called football for a reason, because you at least get 7 points out of it. I mean, you're in college, you can at least get 7 points. I mean, come on, 3 points. My son can do it. My son can get 3 points. Anyway, the Salvation Army, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, and MAP centers are among those giving. They gave out free food over the weekend. We appreciate it. I think it's going to get a little cold this weekend. I think it's going to be cold tonight, I guess. For the next couple of days, it's going to be down there. I believe that the heating center over there on LeBron, I think they'll be open if the foods don't quit breaking in it and stealing everything the folks got over there. Man, what's wrong with kids today? But anyway, let's go back to the phone. Good morning. Okay, yes, your phone don't work. Hello. All right. Well, sorry about that. You can call 323-0042 if you can get it. Now, I do have caller ID on that line. So, if you don't mind me knowing who you are, that's fine. Okay. 860-1440. Let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on to some other things. The Montgomery Police Department is asking for the public's help finding a missing woman. Her name is Jennifer Works, Works. Works, who is 64 years old, was last seen on the 22nd of November in Montgomery wearing a blue jacket, pants, and a flower pattern and black shoes. So investigators say Works suffers from schizophrenia and escaped from a mental rehab facility on Beth Manor Drive. I know the hell went over there. She is described as standing at about 5'6", weighing about 120 pounds. So if you see a woman out there acting a little bit strange, something like that, please call. You can call 215-7867. That's 334-215-7867. Okay. All right. Moving right on to other things. Oh, and Derek Chauvin, the guy who went to jail for George Floyd's murder, has been stabbed in prison. Of course, now he's another victim, like we are in Alabama prison. Okay. I'm just saying. Yeah. We get. I mean, to us, hearing somebody got killed in prison, it's just par for the course because it happens all the time in Alabama's prison. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's a good story that you're going to enjoy before I take my next break. An elderly man recently rear-ended a guy driving one of those expensive European sports cars. Now, the guy who drove the European sports car got out the car. He was enraged. I mean, he was ticked off. So the guy hops out of his car, confronts the old man, about 75, 80 years old, and he yells at him, "Look what you did to my car. You're going to give me $10,000 right now, or I'm going to beat you to a pulp." How you going to talk to an old guy like that? But that's okay. He said, so the old man said, "Oh my." And the old man seemed kind of nervous. He said, "I don't have that kind of money. Let me call my son." He said with hope, he trains dolphins and he will know what to do. So the old man pulled out his phone, dialed his son, and just as his son answered, the irate man snatched the phone away from the old man. "So, you're a dolphin trainer, huh?" The irate man yelled. "Well, your old man here just rear-ended my car, and I need $10,000 right now, or I'm going to beat you and your old man to a pulp." So the guy on his son said, "Okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes," says the voice calmly on the other end. He said, "I'll be there in 10 minutes." So exactly 10 minutes pass, a Jeep pulls up, and a guy hops out and proceeds to pulverize the bully. Now, leaving him in a heap of sorrow on the side of the road, when he finished, he walked over to his father and said, "For the last time, Dad, I trained SEALs, Navy SEALs, not dolphins." Well, that was a shock to the guy. So he thought he was training dolphins. He said, "No, Navy SEALs." And the last person you want, I'm just saying, the last person you want to tick off, besides an Army Airborne Ranger and a Green Beret and a Delta Force guy, is a Navy SEAL. Okay, yeah. So from now on, if you get in a road rage with somebody on the road, you want to make very sure what their dad or their mom or their brother or sister, what they do for a living before you make me call them. Okay, I'm just saying. And my son lifts weights. Okay, I can't lift the weights he lifts. So y'all mess with me, he'll probably just take you out. I'm just saying. So you want to make sure that you want to make sure that you don't talk trash to the wrong guy on the side of the road. What's going on there, man? Pretty good, pretty good. You must got a cheap phone. Yeah. I need to get an Apple. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Well, we try. We try. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. Yeah. But we try. All right. Okay. Hey, appreciate it. I actually love this time of year to tell you the truth. And you know why? Let me take a break. We'll come back. Tell you why this time of year seems special when we could do this every day of the year. But we got to survive. We got to do things, and some things we take our time. And they got a Troy football player suspended from. Are we actually still suspending people from smoking marijuana? Really? I mean, it may help a brother. It may help him. Let everybody smoke it. I don't care if you're smoking marijuana, as long as you ain't commit no crime. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, they're smoking it anyway. So why they gonna fire the brother? Off the football team for smoking a little marijuana. America right now isn't legal. I mean, really? We don't. I mean, what's the difference between marijuana and beer? It all gets you high, right? I think it is. Anyway, we'll be right back, 8:45 in the morning, right here on News Radio 1440. It has been an eventful and a great day to be alive. Every day is a good day to be alive, though. On top of the ground. The ground. Not on top of you. We'll be back. Now, did you know that penny earn and penny earn concrete technology, they are the transformers. They do stamped and patterned concrete and foundations for commercial manufacturing. They also do driveways and commercial parking lots. Did you know that the penny earn also has the equipment for cleaning lots for construction? They also can clear and rid the land of scrubs and underbrush. They cut roads, clean fence lines, clear ponds and dams. Anywhere land is overgrown, penny earned concrete and technology can handle the job. The mulchers can grind underbrush into shreds and return it back to nature for compost. They're minimally invasive to clear and clean your property. Call Penny Earned Technology today at 334-284-9292. That's 334-284-9292. And you can check them out on Facebook at Transformers. Transform your overgrown property into manageable and productive one with Penny Earned Concrete and Technology. They do a lot more than concrete. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody feeling well this morning. Let's go back home, see who's there. Thank you, host. Good morning. Yes, sir. I might have to be. Mhm. Oh, okay. You talking about the one here? Hmm. Here? Okay. Well, I'll have to. Maybe I'll just reset it. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. C. We will make sure that our hopefully our engineer knows a little bit about that. He knows more about it than I do. Anyway, good morning to everybody. Hope everybody find well. And again, I just got to say that win by Alabama was somebody was looking out for him. Maybe that's a prelude. I don't normally talk about sports, but I had 43 seconds left in the game. Okay, Auburn was ahead, and Auburn had the ball. I said, well, I guess this is over. So I turned off the game and and said, well, let me go find something else to do because I never watch a whole football game. I don't watch football games until the second half. I mean, the first half is just warm up. Two things going to happen. Two things going to happen in the first half. Either both of you are going to show that you really suck that day, or one guy's going to get beat so bad we know it's going to win. Okay, but the second half is where the game is played. Okay, that's where you got to get serious about it. So I've never watched a whole football game. I just watch. Give me the third quarter and let's get busy. I don't have time to be practicing on the field. Okay, I don't want no practice on the field. Did Notre Dame win? No, I think Notre Dame lost. As a matter of fact, I don't know why. But that's still my team. Still my team. I got to go home. I said the other day, I said I want to go back. I either got to go back to Seattle one more time or Tacoma or Hawaii. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go to. Now Hawaii sounds good. Got some brothers over there, some people that I know. But it just at least I knew. I mean I've been in a long time, so they may not know me now. But unless it's the same bum that was living on the street when I lived there, I know the guy. But so y'all got to help me out here. Tacoma, Washington, or Honolulu, Hawaii. Well, actually, I used to live in a place called Ever Beach, Hawaii, and so y'all. So whoever gets the most votes on my Facebook page, that's where I'm going for Christmas. Okay, I'm just going to Tacoma or I'm going to Hawaii. Okay, although the problem with Hawaii, it don't seem like Christmas when I was over there. Everybody wearing aloha shirts, and all that stuff. Listen, show me a Santa Claus. And Santa Claus don't look like Santa Claus with an aloha shirt on. I'm saying, okay, so I mean, but in Tacoma, now I know in Tacoma, God, I haven't been in a long time. I think I'm going to Tacoma. I can't be driving though, which means that I have to take an airplane. Now I'm not a guy who wants to take airplanes. I really don't. Airplanes scare me. They always have, always will. But you got to do what you got to do. And so I'll have to figure this out in a minute. I wonder if there's a train that goes to Tacoma. I don't know. That'd be a good ride across country. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have to find out. Does anybody know there's a train that goes to Tacoma, Washington? Anybody know? Okay. Of course, Montgomery don't have a train station, so you have to go to Birmingham, I guess, to get on the train. And that's a long ride, though. But it's cheaper. It's cheaper than driving. I wonder what it costs. Probably costs as much as an airplane ride. Anyway, I'll think about it later on. So it's either Hawaii or it's going to be Tacoma. Okay, I'll figure out. Actually, I belong to a lodge up in Tacoma, Washington. They probably took my name off the roll after all these years. I have to go up there and say, "Hey, it's me." And they said, "Who is me?" I said, "Well, I'm just saying. I was a member here, like in 1979. I mean, it's been a couple of years, but I'm back now." They said, "Well, you need to catch up these dues." All right then. Enough of that. Don't forget, here's something that everybody needs to take note of this year. If you can get you some lights around your house, because it's Christmas time almost. Everybody wants to steal everything. Just pay attention to your people. Pay attention to your communities. Pay attention to your neighborhood. For once, don't sit at home when you see somebody knocking on your neighbor's door you ain't never seen before. Call the police. Okay, find because he may be knocking on the door to see if anybody's home, so he can go around the back and steal some stuff. I'm just saying, you might want to think about. You may want to think about that. Okay, so just be attentive to your surroundings this time of year. Okay? Just be attentive. Okay. Now the problem with the son whose birthday is in October, they got to turn around and do something. Conversation about this. Anyway, we'll be back. Hope that they find you well, and may the winds of life always be warm upon your face. I just love this time of year. See you guys later.
News Radio 1440 WLWIA, home of the Dan Bongino Show.
You can be a part of their mission as
FA First Alert Weather Forecast.